Text is a type of text in English that describes a process. This text is almost the same as procedure text. However, if the procedure text describes how to do something process, this text describes how a process occurs. Explanation text characteristic. There are several characteristics of this text, namely, number 1, the simple present tense. This text uses the simple present tense because it describes facts. Number 2, using action verbs. Action verbs are verbs used to describe an ongoing action. Example are do, make, create, etc. Using passive voice. The use of passive voice aims to emphasize the focus on the event that is taking place rather than the subject. Number 3, non-phrases. Number 4, using technical terms. Their technical terms refer to technical terms related to the topic discussed in this text. Contains an explanation of the process.
Generic structure of explanation text. There are two parts to the explanation text, namely, general statement. Contains general information on topics to be discussed in the text. Explanation contains a series of events or sequence of events from a process which is the topics of the text. We can also explain by using the why and how questions, so that the explanation we convey is more comprehensive. Closing. The closing or closing part is optional or does not have to be in this text. These sections may contain additional information or the author's opinion on the topics discussed. Example explanation text. What is a flood? A flood is overflow of water that submerges land which is usually dry. Do you know how does flood happens? Pay attention to the following picture. The process of natural flooding is preceded by rain which falls to the surface of the earth. Then the rainwater is absorbed by the ground surface and flows to the lower place. Once that condition happens, evaporation and the water appear to the surface of the land. On the other hand, the process of non-natural flooding is usually caused by bad habits of humans who do not care about the environment, such as littering that can make water flow clog. This makes the water deposited in landfills, which gradually becomes more common. When the water reservoirs can no longer hold water discharge, the water then overflows out the land and causes flooding.